Oh, I'll also say this. I did color commentary once for a live basketball game, and I was in the gym. It was a like kids versus whatever. What was it? The faculty alumni game.
Okay.
Whatever. Not even alumni. It was kids that are currently in the high school. So I think this was. I might have been a senior or something like that. I may have been hurt. It may have been the year right after. I just came back and I was involved in it. And they asked me, they're like, hey, you're funny. Like, can you do this, color commentary or whatever? And I instantly made a joke about one of the teachers who like scored on a kid. And I'm like, usually you're fucking kids. And now you're scoring on them.
Yeah.
And like they instantly took the mic.
They're like, sir, you're out of here.
But then
It's almost negligent for them to have given you.
they gave it to, so hear this, they gave it to somebody else, and that guy or person, whoever it was like so flat and boring, they handed the mic back to me and had me close the show.
And you're just like, N-word. You're just like,
I didn't pull back. I was still like, I was still going crazy and saying some personal shit I knew about each teacher. You have information every once in a while. You know what teacher fucks the kids right as they graduate.
I've never known anything about any of the professors I went to college with. No. I know one of them
college. I'm talking about high
now.
school. I'm talking about high school. There's always a teacher in a high school that bangs a girl right after she graduates, probably from several years in a row.
Do you think that's a crime, though?
No, but I do think it's technically not a crime, but it's certainly creepy.
I guess, but I guess it's one of those things where it's like there's those people there's Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher together, and I think he was.
That's an in the workplace relationship. That has
but it didn't start.
Yeah, but there's but that doesn't matter. She wasn't his director, or she wasn't his acting coach. She had no position of authority.
Show, and she was 14 years old, and he was 22.
Yeah, but
then they didn't start until like 10. They didn't talk for like 10 years just via AIM, and then all of a sudden then they started fucking, and then they were like, but he even said she was like. He's like, this feels creepy, and she kept calling him like Kutch, and she's like, you can't. That's what he used to call me when I was 14. You can't do that anymore.
Well, then that's his own horseshit that he's got to work through because there is no position of authority.
No, but
there's
saying
no inappropriateness
that's what I'm saying.
to that.
The same thing about the teacher. That's why I don't think that.
But it's not because the teacher is in a position of power. He's in a position of authority. He or she. It doesn't matter. It's not gross.
But you're not abusing your power.
It's not illegal.
If it's post school, then you're not. If you're in school, then it's like
but the
for
moment Jesus Christ, it's the moment that they graduated. So like as soon as they became eligible and no longer technically a student,
right? Yeah,
I think that's not the same as Ashton Kutcher and what's her tits.
I don't know.
It's not even remotely close. He was their fucking. Am I wrong?
I agree with you. No.
Yeah. It's not even close.
I feel like they were also like peers working on the same show, like in similar roles where they could look at each other and sort of see each other as being co-workers instead of having this dynamic where one person has a ton of power.
Well, she was unfortunately like the underage teen, and he was like the grown man that kind of like shadowed and shepherded her through the show. So technically, he was kind of.
He wasn't like a babysitter. He was
like a big brother. I mean, it's more of a big brother little sister thing than a teacher kid thing. But
but that's a hot porn subcat.
There you go. So teacher porn. That's never been made.
What?
It's the most popular category.
I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm saying it's creepier than the other situation.
Which is the brother-sister one.
No, which is just guys who work together at varying ages eventually reconvening and fucking.
Yeah.
It's not like
even
he was
if you
like...
only knew them when they were a child?
It would be weird if Ashton Kutcher was sniffing her seat at 14 years old, and then once she reached an appropriate age, he's like... All right, now, even though you're sullied and gross and 21...
He's like one of those cartoon wolves.
Yeah, what?
The ones that sit there with their with the knife and fork and their tongues out. And they're
if he was truly waiting for her like that... like as the sun is setting on her 17th birthday,
I like
and
that
midnight
the act out won you over.
It did, of course it did. Is there anything that could win me over more? No, it was a fucking in my face example of why I'm into it. You know what? Let's all good. If you're a teacher, rape who you got it. Nobody cares. I'm honestly, my kid's free. Take them.
That's when you want to make your Irish goodbye.